So I got a text from Michigan. Jules passed away today. Jules was a man who played a lot of cards with Michigan's dad down in Florida. He was a union guy from Chicago. Good Chicago accent. Loved his hot dogs and always laughing. Always a good guy. I met him a couple times down there. He had decided to go into hospice. What was he, 90-something? Full life, great man. Rest in peace. You now have a game up there with Mr. S. And I told Michigan we need to go out to Chicago, pay our respects in the future, which we will. And I'll get some deep dish pizza, but I'm just sending some love out to Michigan. And I'm sending some love out to Jules' family. And that's all I wanted to say on this rainy Saturday in Nueva York. Did you watch basketball last night? Did you watch it? You know what? You poke a bear. Jimmy Buckets got pissed off. I'll tell you, they were up 12 in the fourth quarter of the Celtics. They can't close games. You have Jason Tatum, 29 through 3, can't hit a shot in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown didn't have a good game. What he is, 7 for 23. You had Marcus Smart, 7 points. Al Hofford with 2 points. And, Jimmy does everything. Jimmy Butler got pissed off, and then Grant Williams hit a 3, started talking to him, and that's all you needed. Butler doesn't need much to get him pumped up. They got in each other's faces. It was awesome. I had gotten home. I watched Billy play his soccer match. They come in 5-0 playing a team in 5th place, and they got their asses kicked. They lost 2-1. But these kids are like 11 and 12 years old. We weren't playing like that. This is travel. They're moving the ball around, blocking shots, some great plays by the goalie. They scored a goal, the other team. He kicked the ball in the only left-hand corner, the only place. I mean, I am blown away that the level of play of these kids at that age, you're just like, holy shit, were they good. Blown away with the level of competition. And Billy is a year younger than his teammates. And he's just, you watch him with the ball, just his soccer IQ on the field, passing the ball, getting the ball to teammates. He had a beautiful corner that almost got a goal at the end to tie it up 2-2. And the parents yelling at the refs. You're not getting, dude, they're 12 years old. And, they're only going to get crazier. These parents are not screaming at refs at a 12-year-old travel soccer match. And they're playing on turf. Harris hates turf. I hate turf. Yeah, Mets, Guardians rained out tonight, doubleheader. Mets yesterday were down 7-3 in the 7th. Alonso hits a grand slam for his 17th. They gave up a 2-run home run. Drew Smith in the top of the 10th. They're down 9-7 to Arias. Arias, because I'm talking off the top. I have stuff in my head. This head just keeps moving. The brain just. So they're down 9-7, bottom of the 9th, bottom of the 10th. Vientos gets a single to make it 9-8. Alvarez gets a single to make it 9-9. And Lindor, who went 3 for 6 on the day, in his first game against his former team, gets the game-winning single. So Alonso's 17th home run, grand slam, and the Mets win 10-9. They're 23-23. They are in 3rd place in the AL East. Forget how many games they're out right now. They are out by, let me see, they are out 6 games back of Atlanta. They get the win on Friday night. 10-9, another come from behind victory. It's like every day they're doing this. And I saw a guy with the Mets. I go, hey, great win last night. He had on a Mets hat. He had on a Mets shirt. I don't know what the 17 signified, but I was trying to find. I had to get going. It was raining out. I needed to get my Jerusalem bagel from Bread's Bakery. They should give me a sponsorship deal because I love that place. Their Jerusalem bagel. It's got sesame seeds on it. Seeing Harris tonight, little sushi. We're getting Guardians tonight or Air. We haven't decided, but we shall see. And Judge hit his 7th home run in 7 days. I was like, good God. He's on fire. They won 6-2 yesterday. They're in 3rd place. They're 6.5 games back of the, let me see, I want to get this right. Judge hit his 13th. Rizzo hit his 10th. They are, I'm trying to find how many games they're back. Yeah, 6.5 of Tampa Bay, which for the way Tampa Bay started out 13-0, they were down double digits. So they've made a dent there. Tonight we got Denver, Lakers. I hope the narrative is over, because Mike Malone, the Nuggets coach, said, you can put that, the narrative about, all about Lakers, which I'm like, enough with the goddamn Lakers. You're up 2-0, guys. Tonight's a big game for the Lakers. LA, got to get the win tonight. And, we were talking about it. I was talking to Dave, is a huge Laker fan, LeBron fan, and he feels that he's kind of, taken off, giving up on plays at the end. And, he's talking about, it's not the NCAA tournament. You got to win 4 games. Well, you're down 2-0, dude. And teams that are up 2-0 in the playoffs are 213 wins, 27 losses. That's a .920 winning percentage. I mean, it's kind of, it's not easy to come back. And especially, and you got in the playoffs this year at TD Garden, the Celtics are only 4-5. 4-5, man, that's crazy, right? I mean, they're not playing great at home. And then Max Strus, they were up by 4, I think, and you're not supposed to move on the inbounds. Well, he's shuffling back and forth. This is a professional game. The refs didn't call anything. If they're all calling, the announcers are saying, how are you not calling that play? I don't know how they let that go by. I mean, you're not supposed to move your feet on the inbounds. He's moving his feet. But, I mean, Caleb Martin at 25, Bam at 22, 17-9, had a putback, a resounding dunk. Butler, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, doing everything. Rob Williams had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks. Shaq gave him a kiss after the game. Chuck also said that they're a bunch of nice guys at Celtics, but they don't have the killer instinct of Jimmy Butler. I don't disagree. Chuck also thinks the Nuggets are going to win it all. We shall see on that front. But Butler, and then talking to Daniel yesterday, that it's fixed. It's fixed. Well, Daniel brought up a point where going into the series, the Celtics were 97% to win. So maybe people, put all their money down. The Heat won game 1. Then they put their all money on the Celtics to game 2, which did not happen. Maybe, I mean, come on. I mean, these guys are making too much goddamn money. I mean, Dave and I were talking about $318 million for Tatum, $295 for Jaylen Brown.